Architects of Intelligence, John McCarthy and the Birth of a New Science. Introduction: The coining of a concept. In the summer of 1956, a small group of mathematicians and scientists gathered at Dartmouth College for a 6-week brainstorming session. Their goal was as audacious as it was simple: to find out if machines could be made to simulate every aspect of learning or any other feature of intelligence. While the history of thinking machines stretches back to ancient myths and mechanical automatons, the modern academic discipline of artificial intelligence (AI) has one primary architect: John McCarthy. McCarthy is the man who gave the field its name, its first programming language, and its original philosophical framework. However, to understand the founder of AI is to understand a collective effort. McCarthy acted as the catalyst, but he stood on the shoulders of giants like Alan Turing and worked alongside visionaries like Marvin Minsky, Herbert Simon, and Alan Newell. Together, they transitioned AI from a speculative curiosity into the most significant technological pursuit of the 21st century. The visionary, John McCarthy and the Dartmouth Proposal. In 1955, John McCarthy was a young assistant professor of mathematics at Dartmouth. He was frustrated by the existing term for the study of smart machines, cybernetics, which he felt was too focused on biological feedback loops and analog systems. McCarthy wanted a term that focused strictly on the computational side of logic and symbolic reasoning. In his funding proposal for the 1956 workshop, he wrote the words "artificial intelligence" for the first time. He believed that human intelligence could be broken down into discrete, logical steps that a computer could replicate. This top-down approach, known as symbolic AI, would dominate the field for the next 30 years. McCarthy's contributions didn't stop at naming the field. He created Lisp, also known as list processing, in 1958, which became the lingua franca of AI research. He also pioneered time-sharing, a concept that allowed multiple people to use a single computer simultaneously, which was a revolutionary step in making high-level programming accessible. The theoretical soul, Alan Turing's legacy. While McCarthy organized the field, he was heavily influenced by the work of Alan Turing. 6 years before the Dartmouth workshop, Turing published Computing Machinery and Intelligence, a paper that bypassed the impossible question, "Can machines think?" and replaced it with a practical experiment, the imitation game, also known as the Turing test. Turing's genius was in recognizing that if a machine could mimic human responses well enough to fool an interrogator, the distinction between simulated intelligence and real intelligence became irrelevant. Turing provided the philosophical permission for McCarthy and his peers to pursue AI. He proved that intelligence was not a mystical quality of the human brain, but a result of complex information processing. Without Turing's theoretical bedrock, the Dartmouth workshop might never have happened. The collaborators, Minsky, Newell, and Simon. The 1956 workshop brought together 3 other men who are equally deserving of the title of co-founder. Marvin Minsky, a colleague of McCarthy's at MIT, took a different path. While McCarthy focused on logic and language, Minsky was fascinated by how the physical brain worked. In 1951, he built the SNARC, the first artificial neural network machine. Minsky's work laid the very early, primitive groundwork for what we now call deep learning. He believed that intelligence was a society of minds, many small, unintelligent processes working together to create a complex whole. Simultaneously, Alan Newell and Herbert Simon arrived at Dartmouth with a working miracle: the logic theorist. This was arguably the first true AI program. It didn't just crunch numbers, it used heuristics or rules of thumb to prove mathematical theorems. When the logic theorist proved a theorem from Whitehead and Russell's Principia Mathematica more elegantly than the authors themselves had, the world realized that machines could do more than calculate, they could reason. The Great Divergence, Logic versus Biology. McCarthy was a NEET. He believed AI should be built on the clean, rigorous rules of formal logic. If you could give a computer enough if-then statements about the world, it would eventually become intelligent. This is why he focused on Lisp and mathematical proofs. On the other side were those interested in neural networks, modeling the messy, interconnected neurons of the biological brain. For decades, McCarthy's logic-based AI won the battle for funding and attention. However, in a poetic twist of history, the connectionist model neural networks eventually became the foundation for modern tools like C. Artificial intelligence, AI, is a transformative technology that holds immense potential to improve various aspects of society, but it also presents significant challenges and ethical considerations that must be addressed. AI has the capability to revolutionize industries by enhancing efficiency, automating tasks, and providing innovative solutions to complex problems. Its applications range from healthcare, where it aids in diagnostics and personalized treatment, to finance, where it helps detect fraud and manage risks. The integration of AI technologies into everyday life has the potential to improve productivity and decision-making processes, ultimately enhancing the quality of life for many individuals. Despite its benefits, the rapid advancement of AI raises important concerns. Issues such as job displacement due to automation, privacy violations, and the potential for biased decision-making algorithms pose significant risks. As AI systems are increasingly deployed in critical areas, the consequences of their decisions can have profound impacts on individuals and society as a whole. Therefore, it is crucial to approach AI development with caution and a strong ethical framework. The future of AI is not predetermined. It will be shaped by the choices we make today. Stakeholders, including governments, researchers, and the public, must engage in ongoing discussions about the implications of AI technologies. This includes establishing regulations that ensure transparency, accountability, and fairness in AI applications. Education about AI's capabilities and limitations is also essential to prepare society for an AI-infused future. In summary, while artificial intelligence offers remarkable opportunities for advancement, it is imperative to balance innovation with ethical considerations. By fostering responsible development and addressing the challenges associated with AI, we can harness its potential to create a better future for all. The journey of AI is just beginning, and it is up to us to guide its evolution in a way that benefits humanity as a whole. The history and evolution of artificial intelligence reflect a remarkable journey characterized by innovation, setbacks, and breakthroughs. From its inception in the mid-20th century to its profound integration across industries today, AI has fundamentally transformed the landscape of technology and society. As we have explored in this article, the origins of AI were rooted in theoretical concepts that have burgeoned into revolutionary applications across multiple fields. The rise of machine learning has further propelled AI advancements, enabling systems to learn and adapt from data, while also presenting ethical challenges that society must address. The implications for industries like healthcare, finance, and transportation are immense, promoting efficiency and productivity, yet raising concerns about job displacement and privacy. As AI technology continues to progress, future trends indicate a future of collaboration between humans and machines, promising significant enhancements in decision-making, personalization, and innovation. Balancing ethical considerations with technological advancements will play a critical role in shaping how AI will impact our lives going forward. In sum, the journey of artificial intelligence is far from over.